Imagine this. You're in a bulletproof van hurtling down a fog-choked highway at midnight, guarding the most demonic artifact in America, the possessed Raggedy Ann doll known as Annabelle. You've got state-of-the-art tech, armed escorts, and a prayer on your lips. But what if the devil's plaything wasn't locked in that occult sealed box at all? What if it was riding shotgun right next to you? Welcome to Annabelle, the Final Move. Buckle up, folks. This true horror tale from the Warren files will make you check under your bed twice tonight. It was a humid August night in 1978, deep in the bowels of the Warren Occult Museum. Ed and Lorraine Warren, the demon-hunting power couple who'd stared down hell itself from Amityville to exorcisms in Rhode Island, faced their toughest call yet. Annabelle, that innocent-looking yarn-haired doll with button eyes and a stitched smile, had been stirring. Visitors reported scratches on their arms after just glancing her way. Alarms blared at 3 a.m. with no one there. And Lorraine? She'd woken from a trance, whispering, "She's hungry for freedom." The Warrens knew. The museum's wards were cracking. Too many skeptics, too much doubt in the air. They decided it was time for the final move. Transfer Annabelle to a top-secret facility in the Nevada desert, buried under layers of concrete and holy ground. No press, no leaks, just a tight crew. 4 hand-picked guards from the FBI's Paranormal Task Force, a driver named Mike, a burly ex-Marine with a cross tattooed on his knuckles, and rookie agent Sarah, fresh out of Quantico, all brains and no belief in ghosts. "It's just a doll," she'd scoffed during briefing. Oh, Sarah, if only. The op kicked off at dusk. Mike gunned the engine, the van rumbling like a beast awakening. Inside, the air was thick with incense, frankincense to ward off spirits. Sarah rode shotgun, fiddling with the GPS tablet, her ponytail swinging like a noose. In the back, crammed shoulder to shoulder, Big Tom, the vet with a buzz cut and a shotgun, Jittery Luis, the tech whiz monitoring vitals, and Quiet Carl, the muscle eyes like black holes. The box sat center stage on a velvet cushion, bolted down, its lid padlocked with silver chains, blessed by the Pope himself. Ed Warren gave the send-off from the museum steps, his voice gravelly over the walkie. "Keep her contained. No stops. Pray without ceasing." Lorraine blew a kiss, but her eyes, they screamed warning. The van peeled out, taillights swallowed by the Connecticut woods. Destination, 2,000 miles west. ETA, 30 hours. What could go wrong? First hour, smooth as sin. Mike cracked jokes about haunted hitchhikers to ease the tension. Sarah mapped alternate routes on her tablet, rolling her eyes at the superstitions. But then, the glitches started. Subtle, like a bad dream creeping in. Luis's laptop beeped. Battery drained from 100% to 5% in seconds. "Must be a short," he muttered, rebooting. Tom chuckled, but his laugh died quick when his radio spat white noise. Faint whispers like a little girl reciting nursery rhymes backward. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to slaughter. Carl shifted, sweat beading on his bald dome. "Turn it off." But the whispers lingered, even after the radio went dead. Outside, the GPS blinked out, signal lost. Sarah punched in coordinates manually. I-84 west. No biggie. Yet the fog thickened, headlights carving tunnels through milk-white nothing. Mile marker 47, then 46. The odometer rolled backward for a heartbeat. Mike gripped the wheel tighter. "Eyes open, people." By hour 3, the air turned sour like spoiled milk and brimstone. Luis tried the satellite phone. Dead. No bars. No hum. "EMP pulse?" he whispered, but they were miles from anywhere. Tom cracked his knuckles, shotgun across his lap. "Bull. It's the doll. I felt it in Nam. Evil don't need wires." Sarah shot him a look. "Grow up. It's humidity messing with the circuits." But her voice cracked when the first real clue hit. A giggle. Not from the radio, from the vents. High-pitched, playful. like a kid hiding in the walls. They froze. The box sat still, innocent. Carl leaned in, ear to the wood. Nothing. Then, scratch. A nail dragging slow across the lid from inside. No keyhole, no give. Luis yanked out his flashlight, beam shaking. Shadows danced in the corners, shapes like tiny hands waving hello. Mike floored it, van fishtailing on wet asphalt. "We're making time." But the dashboard clock froze at 3:33. Outside, trees whipped by. Or were they the same trees, looping? Whispers grew bolder. "Let me out. I just want to play." Sarah, Tommy, Mikey. Names. Their names. Luis crossed himself, rosary beads clicking. Mother of God. The box rocked, once gentle, like a cradle. Then harder. Thump thump. Heartbeat. Hour 5. Paranoia set in like wet rot. Tom accused Luis of tampering with the gear. "You and your voodoo tech!" Luis fired back. "Screw you, Bible thumper!" Fists clenched, but Carl stepped between, voice low. "Save it for the demons." Sarah checked the box seals, intact. But when she touched the wood, it burned cold, frost blooming under her palm. "What the?" She yanked back, skin blistered like she'd grabbed dry ice. Mike swerved around a deer in the road, or was it a child in a red dress, thumb out? Horn blared, but the figure vanished. GPS rebooted glitchy. Turn left in 0.6 miles. To hell. Laughter erupted from the speakers, tinny and warped. The box jumped, bolts rattling loose. "Secure it!" Tom roared, slamming his weight down. But in the chaos, eyes turned. Carl stared at Tom too long, murmuring, "You hear her too, don't you? She's calling you." Tom's face twisted, rage or possession. He swung the shotgun butt, cracking Luis across the jaw. Blood sprayed. "Traitor, you're letting her in." Luis crumpled, gurgling, "No, it's you." Mike yelled into the void, "Fight it, Ave Maria." But the van slowed, engine coughing black smoke. They were lost, deep in Pennsylvania nowhere, circling the same cursed mile. The dam broke at dawn's false promise, a blood-orange sky bleeding through the fog. Tom lunged at Carl, eyes rolled back white. "She's in me. Burn it all." Gunshot, boom, shattering the rear window. Glass rained like holy water gone wrong. Luis scrambled for the door, but Sarah pinned him. "Wait," as the whispers became a chorus. "Free, free, playtime." Mike killed the engine, van dead silent. They piled out into the mist-shrouded woods, box dragged behind like a coffin. Tom fired wild, bullets chewing bark. "The doll, it's her!" Carl tackled him, choking. "Fight it, brother!" Punches landed wet, grunts turning to sobs. Sarah pried the box open with trembling hands, seals snapping like brittle bones. Inside, nothing. No doll, no Annabelle. Just air, and a faint giggle from the trees. The twist hit like a gut punch. The Warrens' logs later confirmed it. During loading, a switch. The real Annabelle, that demonic conduit, had slipped free weeks prior, possessing the museum's shadows. What rode with them? An imposter. A lesser fiend, a mocking echo, wearing her face in their minds. It fed on their doubt, turning brother against brother. Tom collapsed, foaming, whispering her rhymes till the medevac came. Carl vanished into the fog, never found. Luis? Comatose, mumbling Latin backwards. They made it to Nevada eventually, empty box in tow. But the Warrens sealed the truth. Annabelle roams free, a whisper in the wind, waiting for the next ride. Sarah quit the force, became a nun, preaching one gospel. Evil wears many masks. Trust not the eyes, but the soul. Mike? He drives trucks now, windows down, radio blasting gospel. The moral's simple, America. Demons don't need dolls, they need doubt. That crack in your armor? That's their front door. Lock it tight. If this spine chiller left you sleeping with the lights on, smash that like button and subscribe for more true horror tales straight from the shadows. Drop a comment. Ever felt watched by something small? Next week, the Enfield Poltergeist. Ghost girl or government hoax? Turn on notifications, folks. Night's falling, and she's still out there, sweet dreams.